So many of you will have seen by now that we have two new packs in Kingshot, the Exclusive Gear Fund and the Hero Ascension Fund. Now, these are mostly pay-to-win packages. However, there is still a pretty high level of free reward, mostly in the terms of gems that you can get from this. So how does this event work? So as you can see, the timer here says 26 days, and same here, and they are focused on your current generation of heroes. So you can see that I have Jaeger, Petra, and Eric, and here is their widget. So the timing of it is pretty long, which is great because it gives you time to save and do all of the pushing needed to get the reward in KVK. However, you will also notice that it says here that this event can only be participated once. So I'm not exactly sure how often this event is going to come out and if it is going to be for every generation. But my guess is that most likely every time you have a new generation of hero, you're going to have this pack come out and show you 26 days is close to how much time I have left until the next generation of heroes come out, which is G4 on my server. So most likely it could last the entire time of a generation. Maybe it'll act as a timer for the next generation. Maybe not. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work, but I believe that we will see this for every generation most likely because that is what makes the most sense. Now, there's two paying parts to this event. You will have also Sparkling Star here and the same here, Skilled Craftsman. Now, these are $13 packs, and that means $10 US, and you can see that it's the same here. Now, I will buy them to show you kind of how it goes. And you see that now I have unlocked everything up to the level that I am at. And if I collect it, well, it is a significant amount of reward. Now, in terms of money spent, $10 giving me 80,000 gem and all of these other things is very, very high. Like, if you are going to purchase anything in this game and you are pretty far down the levels, which I'm going to go over how to get further, you are going to get a lot from this. Now, even here, I'm at level 7. If I purchase this one, you'll see how many rewards I'm getting. So it's a very, very high value pack, especially if you have leveled up the heroes of this generation and their widget. This is how it works. You will be able to get rewards based on how leveled up the heroes and the widgets are. So this means that if you look at the numbers here, every level requires points, up to 3,000 points. Now, how do you get points? You can see that I'm level 11, and to get to level 12, I will need 400 points total. Now, how you get points is basically by leveling up the hero. If you look here, hero star rating, if you use a shard, you get 1 point. So you can see I'm at 65 out of 400 here. Then if I go here and look at Jaeger, this is the shards. Leveling up with these shards, of course, you can use the global one or the ones you have earned. If I'm going to use 100 to get him to 4-star, and I'm at 165. So for every shard you spend, you're going to get a point. Now, my Petra is fully maxed, which is why I'm at level 11. And my Eric and my Jaeger, as you can see, they're just at 4-star, or not even. My Eric's not even at 4-star. So in order for me to get more points, I will have to level up Eric and Jaeger. Now, it is going to be very expensive. You can see I'm nowhere near leveling up Eric. I've really not spent on him. I'm saving up my shards for G4. And same with Jaeger. I just got him to 4-star. So that means that if you want to get to the end here, you're going to need to spend a lot. Like 3,000 points means 3,000 shards spent total. I'm at level 11, 165 left. So that means that I'm, I need 400 from 11 to 12. So it's 3,000 total. So to level up a hero from 0 all the way to the max is about 1,065 shards. So this means from 0 stars all the way here, all of these 6 ones are 600, and the last one here is 100. So there's like 700 of them in the last star. Getting to here is a lot cheaper. You can get to 4-star for like 400-ish at 365, I guess. So it's very good to get there, but to get to the max is over 1,000. So this means that you basically need every one of these heroes max, except maybe like 1 star left on one of them. And even then it's like 1,065 times 3. So that's like 3,200 almost. So you could go without spending like 1 star or 2, depending on the hero level that you had. But really, you're going to need all 3 of these heroes almost completely maxed to get the max level here. Now, I could go for the next level. That's another 21,000 gems and a lot of books, and it could be worth it. And there is an extra pack here that gives you basically just these heroes shards. It's a decent value pack, but it's not the best pack. Now, You can see if I buy it once, there's nothing afterwards. So it's really just like, it's going to be good for new generation to really unlock the hero, and that's it. But in terms of money spent, this is not the best value. Now for the widget ones, it's pretty much the same. As you can see here, I have also gotten a pretty decent amount, but less so because I'm not leveling any of their widgets yet. And you can see that this is again the same 3 heroes, but this time you have to level up their widget. So my Petra's widgets are level 7, but my Eric ones are level 1, and my Jagger ones also are level 1. So I haven't, leveled them up at all, which is why I'm here at level 7, a lot lower than the other one. And you can see, like, for example, if I go and level up my Petra one right now, just to show you, and I'll use these tokens and do it. Now, this is gonna, get level 8, and you can see now I'm at 40 out of 50. Now, what I want to make sure to warn against is that this is a very long-term event. I have 26 days to do it. Don't do what I just did. Now, I'm doing it for the video, but don't spend these widgets or even the hero shards outside of KVK, or at least an event. Like, I'm gonna have a KVK probably before 26 days is over. If not, I'm gonna have a Greatest Governor or something like that. So just don't waste them. Like, don't spend them when there's nothing going on at all. Otherwise, you are really just kind of like wasting value. Like, there is no rush to get these rewards. You have plenty of time. So wait until there's an event so that you get double rewards from it. Now, the last thing regarding the widgets, you can see here that you're also going to be getting 1 point for each widget used, and you require, I think 750 points for the max. So this also means that you're going to need to bring almost every one of these heroes widgets to level 10. It's not exactly, I think, there. I think you might save 1 level, same like as the hero, but I mean, it's pretty close. So again, this is not something to go too hard on if you're not planning on it. Wells will max it no matter what. Now you can see that I have reached level 8. I just got a little bit of widgets just to show you, and then the next level is unlocked and I'm getting these rewards. So the amount of rewards you're getting for doing it is huge, but it is not worth leveling up these heroes and their widget if you're not going to use them. Petra is amazing. I have maxed her, and I am going to max her widget when the next KVK event comes to finalize the last 2 levels. However, I already planned on leveling her. She's one of the best rally heroes in the game for a very long time, and one of the best bear rally heroes for also a very long time. So Eric and Jagger, as you can see, I leveled up a little bit here and there from random events. You get stuff here and there, but I am not using them. So I do not want to level up. Like, I won't bring Jagger anywhere else. Like, I'm gonna keep these HRs probably forever. You get a bit from KVK and stuff. That's kind of how I'm leveling him up, just from winning KVKs and their daily packs here and there. But it's not worth spending hundreds of tokens and, hundreds of dollars on the widgets and stuff just to get 10,000 gems here and there. Like, the rewards are insanely good if you're already planning on leveling up the hero and their widget, but it is not worth spending to level it up. So there is really just not, like, the value you're getting is not good. If it's a double win, if you are already leveling up the hero, you're double winning. You're getting really good reward. And if you're like 5, 10, 100 away and you need to like get one little chunk in for the next tier level, it can be worth it. That's going to be a judgment call that you have to make. But again, do not go and spend a lot of saved up tokens just so you can get this. Say for the next time, when the next generation hero comes, I'm going to level up most likely 2 of the G4 heroes completely max. I'm going to get way more rewards from this event. Not wasting it and spreading it around multiple events, I think, is not as good. However, there is one other exception here. It's the pack here for the exclusive gear fund. And you can see these packs are actually very, very high value. So it's $1 here and you get 5 widgets. Now that is really good. And you can see that the pack still also continues. So you can see that, like, for $1, I'm getting 5. And then for the double, I'm getting 10. And same here. Like, these are very, very high value. Of course, do not go and spend too much on it again. Like, the value drops down the more of these you buy. But I mean, it's still, like, if you look here right now, for $6.99, which is $5 US, I'm getting 15 widgets. Compare it to the pack here, which is the exclusive special one. For the same amount, I'm getting 5 widgets. Even here, you can go and see the regular packs. There's also one for widgets somewhere, and that's like the previous generation widgets, and which is again the same exact deal. So you get 5 of them for $6. So the ratio of money spent per widget earned here is huge. Like, it's 3 times better. So out of anything, this event obviously is a very pay to win forward event, and it will give you a lot of rewards for free on the left. But also, if you spend the $10, you get huge rewards for having just spent a little bit. Like, even just having a few levels in, you're going to level a few heroes, at least one per generation, usually the wheel hero. So as you can see, just leveling up the wheel hero will probably get you to level like 8, 9. I have a few other levels in Eric and Jaeger, but getting one of the wheel hero every time is going to give you a ton of reward. Like, this whole row here you're getting for $10. So the $10 here is huge value. The heroes here is meh. Here, the $10 pack is huge value, and these packs are incredibly good. Widgets are very hard to get, and this has made it so that spenders can get widgets way cheaper. Now, for free-to-play and low spenders, this is just free gem, and it is a decent amount of free gem, but that's about it. Just ignore it otherwise, and still plan the way you are going to do. Focus on wheel hero. You're still going to get some stuff for free, but if you are going to ever spend, and you are going to look into widgets, which are very important for at least one hero here and there every few generation, well, this pack's now allowing you to get huge amount of value for a lot cheaper. As you can see, for me, I've only worked on Petra. I haven't really spent any other widgets on anything else. I've not spent much of the hero leveling either, and I'm still getting over 150,000 gems from this event, tons of reward for spending about 20 bucks. So it's a huge medium spender and I guess high spender rewarding event. It's small for low spenders and free to play, but I mean, it is looking like it's going to be a permanent thing going forward. So I think in terms of, you know, value in this game for spending, it is one of the best packs we've seen for widgets in a long time. So just something to keep in mind. It is not something you need to go crazy about. Now, if you have any other things about this event that I might have forgotten or you have noticed, please share in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.